Well, certainly not impossible now that next year you could see both Keir Starmer and Cammy Badenoch resign as party leaders. And I asked channel members supporting me here on YouTube which resignation they thought would come first. And you can see the verdict there. But look, Keir Starmer, of course, the most unpopular Prime Minister on record. Kemi Badenoch leading her party to fourth place in electoral oblivion at the next election. And I have to say, the speech today from Kemi Badenoch really was a complete delusion. All these bad things happening in our country, high energy prices, weak borders, high immigration, high taxes, all of course brought on by the Conservatives in government. I mean, goodness me, when they talk about leaving the ECHR, it has taken these people 7 years to come to that conclusion since they let the boats begin to cross from France to England illegally. I think that shows you how spineless they actually are when it comes to decision making. And of course, they're now very worried about reform surging in the polls. You can see here just 9% of the country think that the Conservative Party is ready for government. And I think the likelihood of Kemi Badenoch leading the Tories into the next election is pretty low. I think it's much more likely that Robert Jenrick will. And you can see that the verdict from voters already is leading to Kemi Badenoch facing potentially a push for her to resign. You've got a shadow cabinet now divided over her future already. Shadow ministers said to be considering resigning to force a leadership contest. Two senior allies of Kemi Badenoch saying that she would resign if the polls fail to improve and the local results in May next year's elections are a disaster, which they are odds on to be. And you can see here the quote from one ally of Kemi Badenoch that she knows that if the local elections go badly and we are obliterated in Wales and Scotland, she would have no choice, she would have to go. And that some are even considering submitting letters of no confidence as soon as the 2nd of November, as soon as under the party's rules, her leadership can be challenged. Certainly not an easy job in terms of rebuilding the Conservatives, given this is a party that just stands on manifesto pledges and then when they get into government, does the exact opposite. But certainly you can see the decline continuing for the Conservatives under Kemi Badenoch. The Conservatives on just 14% in a Find Out Now poll that has Reform on 35%. So Reform support is now more than double Tory support. And when you look, for instance, at the Welsh Parliament elections, you can see Plaid Cymru on 30%, Reform on 29%, and the Conservatives there on just 11%. So don't rule out the possibility that both Kemi Badenoch and Keir Starmer could be forced to resign after next May's elections if the results are as catastrophic for them both, for their parties, as the polls currently indicate. Please do let me know your thoughts, though, on that possibility in the comments below, which, of course, would massively increase, I think, calls for an early general election as well. I will, of course, though, keep bringing you all the latest on this and much more, so please do whack this video a quick thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. If you do want to support the channel, see the link below to become a YouTube channel member. And, of course, as ever, guys, cheers for watching.